aerial view of the Orange Show. See the stadium here, which is still there. That's the one further south. You look along here, this is East Street. And over here was Urbita Springs, the big lake where the Inland Center Mall is. The Damas building, here built in 1948. And then this is the Swing Auditorium, built in 1949. This is a home movie that was shot in 1949, and it's pretty interesting. There's no sound, but I'll play a few minutes of it. But it's amazing to see how the people were dressed. Somebody mentioned earlier that about how the people were dressed. That the men are wearing suits, hats, women wearing dresses. That engine was from Santa Fe. Every year they had an Orange Show Queen.
Were there only California exhibitors allowed at the, or was it really national?
I've really not noticed any.
Like there wasn't
Out of
anything from
state.
Florida or anything like
No,
that?
nothing from Florida. But they promoted all sorts of agriculture besides citrus fruit. This is inside that great big 100,000 square foot building. Even when I was a kid, I'd go to the Orange Show and I was kind of bored by the citrus displays because, you know, of course I wanted to go out on the rides. But I can remember just how great it smelled in those buildings. And the rides. Yeah, more doves.
when did the citrus displays kind of stop? Because I can remember citrus displays,
Yeah.
and I can remember the animations and everything else, and that. So obviously, there was a point in time when there just wasn't any of that being done anymore.
Yeah, it was probably in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
And was that because of the growers? They decided that it wasn't it wasn't in their interest to actually participate.
Yeah, that and a lot of the citrus around the area started disappearing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and that was the main ones that would do the displays.
But even, for example, in the Central Valley, now, is there a reason to have like a trade show or something like that for the growers of citrus in the Central Valley?
I doubt it. Now, it's kind of just an excuse to have another street fair.
Yeah.
July 17th, 1949, I told you that building was made out of wood. It was caught on fire.
Wow.
And that proves that it was all wood. Nothing left. Here's the 1953 aerial view. This citrus building was added, which is this one, and the restaurant, which is here. Yeah. Here's the swing auditorium. This is where that big, huge building was. And there's the stadium. Here's the fun zone I was talking about.
Do you happen to know what some of the plans are for the National Orange Show site? Because I know that they have an arrangement now with the Lewis Group of Companies,
Right.
the developer, but they have to hold an annual citrus exposition on the site in order to keep the control of it, or it'll revert to the state government.
Right.
Right. So they have to hold like a street fair again, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
You get to that? Okay.
Yeah. In 1953, Citrus Sam appeared, little mascot for the Orange Show. Many different looks over the year. This was the new exhibit building, now known as the Orange Pavilion. It's where they hold the concerts and stuff now. Another aerial view. There's the Orange Pavilion.
Oh, those cars, all those cars?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Oh, they set huge records for attendance. It's another crate label showing one of the newer style buildings. That's the front where the big screen is now.